credit up. Credit cleanse. Time to live your life the way that you really want. Credit cleanse. There ain't nothing you can't do. Make it happen. We got a passion on seeing all your dreams come true. Hey, people said that she wouldn't. On a business, nah, she couldn't. Entrepreneur, doing it all. And still a mother, she really a boss. Thankful to God, they cannot stop the blessings. She really knows what her worth is. Building up generational wealth. Breaking out generational curses.
Hey, we're gonna hear that one more time. All right. So in the meantime, for everybody that is on right now, please make sure you invite. So share, tag, get them in here. But we're gonna hear that one more again. All right.
Credit cleanse. Change your life and build your credit up. Credit cleanse. Time to live your life the way that you really want. Credit cleanse. There ain't nothing you can't do. Make it happen. We got a passion on seeing all your dreams come true. Hey, people said that she wouldn't. On a business, nah, she couldn't. Entrepreneur, doing it all. And still a mother, she really a boss. Thankful to God, they cannot stop the blessings. She really knows what her worth is. Building up generational wealth. Breaking out generational curses.
Hey, everybody. Hey. All right, y'all know what to do. If this is your first time, please don't let it be your last time. But for those of us that's used to your girl Kyra, right? I need y'all to share, tag. Definitely, this is a card that a lot of people want to hear about, especially those that have kids. This is a great card for them. So get the people in here. All right. And because I'm telling y'all to do that, I cannot if I'm not doing it myself. So let me make sure that I'm also share, and tag it. Y'all know I love to see the people in here doing the dang thing. I want to see us all out here winning. All right. So like I said, I'm going to do the same and getting the people in here. How's everybody doing? Hey, Chocolate Mommy. 08. Hey, Felicia. How's everybody doing today? Yes. It is Tuesday. I don't know why, but it feels like a Monday to me. Y'all make sure if you are in one of the credit cleanse groups that y'all sharing is there as well, okay? And like I said, I'm doing the same. 1 second and we will get started. I'm giving everybody time to get on here. Hey, Tammy. Hey, oh, yay. First time here. Yes. South Carolina in the building. All right. So one thing you're going to realize about your girl is I love to edutain. All right. So this ain't where it's dry. I like to joke. I like to laugh. But most importantly, I'm going to educate you so you can get out here and get to winning in real life. All right. All right, guys. Y'all make sure y'all know how I am. Share, tag. Get them in here. Get them in here. One thing about me, if y'all can come in here and I can give y'all the sauce to get to winning for the free 99, all I ask is share, invite somebody, invite another boss in here. Let them have that same opportunity that you are getting so they can get out here and get to winning as well. What we don't do in this arena is we do not do any type of gatekeeping, all right? I get tired of seeing it. I get tired. People taking the information or trying to use it as they own, which is perfectly fine. But I mean, can you please give your girl some credit? A little bit. That's all I ask. A little bit of credit. All right, I'm gonna share to one more page and then we're gonna get started. Doo-doo-doo. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. All right. Hey. Okay. Y'all on here. Facebook, IG in the building, YouTube, LinkedIn. Y'all all on here tonight. I'm loving it. Yes. Hey, B. Marquita. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Mary. Hey, Kimberly. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And thank you, Mary, for tagging some people to get them in here. All right. So, before we get started, let me introduce myself. I am your girl, Kyra. I am the CEO of Credit Cleanse, an award winning credit counseling service out here in these credit streets, right? Your girl has had the pleasure of now helping 158 entrepreneurs reach six figures in their business strictly using OPM, aka the bank's dollars. Okay, other people's money, not their own. Okay, so another thing about me, I have helped over 2,000 individuals cleanse that credit and get into a home. All right, so we doing something out here. And I've helped also eight now. I believe it was eight, seven or eight. Okay, I gotta go back and make sure. But of the entrepreneurs have reached seven figures in their business using OPM. All right. Your girl has also been featured in numerous magazines, including Tex Appeal, been on the news, been on the radio, been on plenty of podcasts out here. I've also an author out in these streets, and I got my book today. All right, the book is called "Stop Paying Their Mortgage and Start Paying Your Own." That is a long title. All you have to do is type in "Credit Cleanse," credit with a K, cleanse with the K on Amazon, and this book will pull up. If your goal is to get into a home, this is the book for you. It tells you how to cleanse your own credit, right? Trust in the process. Yes, it's going to tell you how to dispute. It's going to tell you all of the good stuff, the checklist to make sure you are ready for home ownership and tons more. Okay. So, if home ownership, like I said, is your goal, this is the book for you. I've also had the pleasure of anything that I teach on here, I have done myself or have done for my members. I will never, ever suggest you do anything that I am not willing to do myself. And with that being said, been able, I have been able to have over now 1 million in business credit cards. All right. My limit is over 1 million, and that is because you got to practice what you preach, right? All right. So I definitely try stuff out before I give it to y'all. This one, though, like I said, I had to get on here. It's the new card that's been came out with one of my favorite banks. And this is just so you can get out here and get to winning. So, Kyra, why are you sharing this information with us? We know some cards you can get in the beginning. Is y'all ready for the tea? So before I give it to you, shout out to my coach, King Ashley Ann. Hey, manifest everything positive. All right. So y'all ready? A lot of y'all are starting off in the credit game all wrong. Yes, I'm going to be the one to tell you. So, here's where Credit Cleanse is a little bit different from your average credit company out here. I don't believe anybody should be getting any type of trash cards, right? And I'm going to tell y'all what these trash cards are. But The reason I don't is because what it does is it puts it on your credit profile, right? And when it's time for you to go after those bad boy cards I like to talk about, you know, the American Express Gold, Platinum, Chase Sapphire Reserve, Preferred, like just the prestigious of all the credit cards, okay? Y'all are getting denied, or y'all are getting small limits with them. And the reason being is because you have trash cards that's reported on your profile and they take that into consideration. One thing about it, even when you have bad credit or challenge credit, when I look at your credit profile, after you have overcame that, you didn't cleanse that credit, you doing great. I shouldn't be able to look on there and be like, oh, they must have challenged credit before. They must have bad credit before. Well, guess what? A lot of y'all, I'm seeing it. And it's because y'all getting pre-approved in places, or y'all getting this letter in the mail, and you just like, oh, let me try, let me see if I can get it. Guys, it's a method to the madness, okay? You have to be strategic before you start applying. If y'all still with me, go ahead and put a 1. 1 in the chat. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let me see them ones rolling in. Are you still with me? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Thank you, Katie, for tagging. Thank you, Dr. Letitia. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let me see them ones rolling in. Thank you, Chocolate Mommy. Thank you, Red. Thank y'all. All right. So let's talk about these trash cards. Anybody heard of, and you can just put me in the chat if you heard about it or you got it, okay? It's okay. If you don't know, you don't know. But now you know, so we're going to do better, okay? So, anybody heard of First Premier? Anybody heard of Melissa? She said, I got to learn how to tag. Anybody heard of Open Sky? Anybody heard of Credit One? That's the name of a few. Or, oh, wait, this is the one I've been seeing a lot lately. What about that Chime Builder card? Let me sip my tea. Y'all heard of them cards? Me? Okay, I see. IG, y'all never heard of this? Okay, YouTube, y'all done heard about it. Love it. Thank you for tagging and sharing and doing all that extra. Okay, I love it. All right, so if you got these cards, don't just go cancel them, okay? Let me say that off top. It's a method to doing that. All right, but anyways, the reason I do not like those cards is some of those cards, regardless if you are using it or not, guess what they doing? They charging you a monthly fee and an annual fee. First off, why is you charging me an annual fee for having your trash card? Okay. Fill in the blank. Why are you charging me this? And I shouldn't have a monthly fee either. This is where credit cards are getting a bad rep. A lot of people's like, I don't need a credit card. Well, I didn't even swipe it and I still got to pay $8 whatever dollars a month. This makes no sense. Well, guess what, guys? This card is targeted for people with challenge credit. Okay? It is targeted for people with challenge credit. The thing about this card is, yes, they're charging you every month, whether you swipe or you don't swipe. But guess what? That's because you're more prone to get a late payment, because when you don't know about it, guess what happens after them 30 days? That's a late payment reported on your credit reports. What? So you just want me to fail, basically. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Next, they don't even give you any benefits. So I talk about cards all the time, right? If you've been on here, you know I love my credit cards. I love my free flights. I love my free hotel stays. I love having that added protection, added warranties, like all that. These cards don't include that. But they acting like they doing something for us. Anytime you swipe your card, not only should the credit card company get paid, the payment processor people get paid, you should be getting paid. Did y'all hear me? So now when you swipe that card to pay a bill, you should be making money on the back end. Yes, now you're getting rewarded for adulting. These cards don't have that. So even when you have challenge credit or you just starting off on credit, you want to make sure that you actually have a card that, like I said, every time you swipe, you getting some type of benefit as well as the credit card company. That's the card I'm going to talk about tonight. And it's with one of my favorite banks, literally. Okay. Right. So it should be in the form of points or cash back rewards. Now, your girl is all about the points. Why? Because points normally equal more than what the cash back would give you. Just to be honest. But some people like the cash, that's fine. But I like the points because you can turn it into cash and it equals more than if you just went for the cash back reward card. To each its own. So let me say this. If you are on IG, you are not going to be able to see what I'm sharing on my screen. But if you are on my YouTube channel, that is Credit Cleanse, credit with a K, cleanse with the K. If you are on Facebook, on Credit Cleanse page or my personal page or LinkedIn, you're going to be able to see what I'm about to share on my screen. All right. So I just want y'all to know, but I'm definitely going to talk about it so you can look later if you want. But just FYI, y'all won't be able to see what's on my screen. All right. So anybody have any young adults, about to be 18, about to graduate? Are they in college? Or maybe it's even you, like you don't have credit because you never use credit. So you're trying to get in there. Anybody on here, put a 2 if that's for you. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Or you know somebody. All right. We about to make sure they start on the right note. Okay. All right. I love seeing them 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, IG, I see y'all done switched over. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right. Well, welcome abroad. All right, so this card, first thing first is I'm going to tell you how to increase your chance of getting approved for it. First thing first is you want to open an actual checking account with this bank. Y'all know I save it to the end. And if you just tuned in, please take the time, share, tag, get another boss in here. Don't keep this information to yourself. And also, if you haven't already, you might want to join Level Up. Text that Level Up to 254-274-2766. Again, that is Level Up to 254-274-2766. I give free tips on the personal and business side. I sometimes even put plays in there that you can run. I also make sure y'all know when I'm going live. as well as any trainings that I have coming about. Y'all are the first to know. All right. So definitely get into that text community. Anyways, so to increase your chance of getting approved, the first thing you want to do is you actually want to start a checking account with them, right? You need to make sure it's at a minimum you're putting, I'm going to say 250. Put a minimum of $250 in this checking account. We finna show the bank that we are serious, all right? That we not just coming to them to get what they got, that we actually want to be in a relationship with them. All right? Nobody likes to be around somebody that's just using them. I mean, let's be honest. Especially when you know. So, we got to get sexy. We got to love up on them. Let them know we in here. All right. So that's the first thing. Before we even apply for this card, we're going to do that. Now, what I actually like about this card, and let me go ahead and share my screen. Again, if you are on IG, the reason you don't see a lot of people on here anymore on the IG world is because they are on YouTube, they are on Facebook, my LinkedIn channel, or my personal Facebook page, because that is where I'm going to be able to show you and share my screen, right? I can't share it on IG. So just a little FYI, and it's Credit Cleanse. Credit with a K, cleanse with a K. Get on over here. All right, so let me share my screen. Can you see me? Can you see? All right. So before you just click off and try to go apply for this card, let me explain so you can make sure you're getting approved. All right. One thing about it, this is definitely targeted for our young adults or someone that has never had credit and getting into the credit game. Like I said, this is with one of my favorite banks, okay? That is Chase. This card is called a Chase Freedom Rise credit card. Guys, y'all know I talk about Chase all the time. So let me share a little bit of the benefits. Even though this is a starter card, they giving you some of the major benefits, the major perks of what they give me with the dang Sapphire Reserve and Preferred card. I'm like, okay, so you giving them some of my benefits? And just so y'all can see, my card expires this year. This is the card that I am talking about. Let me stop the share real quick so y'all can see. This card right here is one of them, my little bad boy metal cards. All right, so it's giving you some of the same benefits with this card right here. Like I said, let me share my screen so we can talk about it. I need y'all to understand why I like this card. All right. So one, remember I said to increase your approvals, $250, you want to make sure that you are putting into a Chase checking account. Go in. Okay. If a Chase is close to you, you want to go in. Why? This sets you apart from those that are just online opening this. Okay. Go into the branch, open this up, have your child with you so they actually understand what's, you're teaching them how it goes. Or if this is for you, when you walk in, you want to speak to a relationship specialist or manager. Are y'all listening? Are y'all taking notes? You want to sit down with them. Kyra, why are you saying a relationship manager or specialist? Guys, they're the underwriter. They're the underwriter. Okay? They're going to help you get approved. So you open it up. Now, once you get approved for this card, Every time you swipe, you are going to be getting 1.5% cash back. It's already better than a what? A Open Sky. It's already better than a what? A Credit One. Every time you swipe. Now, the key to this is we're not swiping just so we can go to a Lil Baby concert, okay? We're not swiping so we can go to Beyonce, okay? We're swiping because we're adulting, and we're going to use this just to simply, hey, we're going to pay one of our bills with it. Phone bill, electricity, whatever. Because that starting limit is going to change in 91 days. Stay with me now. So, next thing I like about this card, you will get $25 per statement for enrolling in automatic payments. Say what? An extra 25 on top of my 1.5. Oh, we winning. Credit limit increase. 6 months in the beginning. Then 91 days after that. Stay with me. That's why we're not just swiping the swipe. We're going to using it for something we had to pay for anyway, because we're going to pay that credit card every time we use it, pay it right off. Let's continue. No annual fee. Wait a minute. You mean you giving me all this sauce and you're not charging me a monthly fee or an annual fee? What? Now, I gotta show y'all the added bonuses on here. Anybody on here DoorDash? If you do, you're gonna get a complimentary 3 months of DoorDash, right? Unlimited deliveries with $0 delivery fee. After that, it's gonna be 50% off for the next 9 months. You use Lyft, you're gonna get 5% cash back every time you use Lyft. Instacart. I know it's a lot of people, y'all do Instacart out here. Well, you're going to get a complimentary 3 months of Instacart membership, unlimited deliveries with $0 delivery fee, right? After that ends, then you will earn up to $10 in statement credit every quarter. Oh, we're not done. There's more. We got protection now. So remember when I told you, one, if somebody was to steal your card and they swipey swipe, you don't have to even worry about it because they're going to credit that back to you, okay? You ain't got to wait a while, none of that. Also, purchase protection, okay? So when you buy something new with this card, it is covered for 120 days. All right. If you buy something new and it is stolen, they're going to credit you back up to $500 per claim. All right. Extended warranty. That means whatever you buy. Let's say you need a new vacuum. And let's just say it, okay? You needed a new vacuum. You went and purchased it, whatever. Well, they usually give you like 1 to 3 years of warranty, right? Well, just because you used your credit card from this Chase Freedom Rise, you get an extended warranty. And wait a minute, there's more. So you on a trip, or you was planning a trip, you got sick, right? So you can't go. And the ticket said that it was non-refundable, right? So you was like, dang, now I can't get my money back. Don't worry, boo-boo. If you use this card right here, you'll get reimbursed up to $1,500 per person and $6,000 per trip. Say what? And of course, you got the fraud protection, so you can lock this card at any time. What y'all think about this card? Hey, Nisha. Hey, Mary. What y'all think about this card so far? I need to know. Do it stay on fire? And this is a beginner card. And what I didn't say, so those cashbacks, you can use it to pay off your credit card, right? Or you can have it where they credit your account or they send it to you and they put it into your checking account that you have with them. This is the type of card. And guess what? It's a starter card. What I mean by that, just because you have challenge credit, you shouldn't have to start from the very bottom. That way, now when you get to those bad boy cards, are you trying to go after them? They see that you can already handle it because they never say on there that you had credit one. To them, in their eyes, it's like, oh, this person wasn't too great once upon a time. Do we want to give them what we have right now? Do we want to wait a little bit? Or do we want to give it to them, but we're going to start them off with a small limit? Versus if they didn't have that on there, we would have gave them way more. This the part that ain't nobody talking about. They want to tell you, get your credit fixed, right? Then what? How do you make credit work for you? You had the right type of cards that introduce the right type of things that you can do for the free 99. Let me sip my tea. Was this not saucy? Y'all, if this was saucy at all, let them hearts fly. Shoot your girls some stars. Just let me know. Was this something y'all enjoyed? Do y'all want me to do more things like this? Make sure y'all getting the right type of credit cards, the right type of loans, the right type of lines of credit with the right banks. Y'all want me to start introducing that type of stuff? Let me know. Sounds like a good beginner card to have. Heck yeah. Now, wouldn't you enjoy using the card? I have a question here, Miss Katie. So what if you have a Chase checking and savings already with income coming and going? So that's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. Let me say this. If you are a person that ruined a relationship with Chase already, you want to first reach out to Chase and ask them, do they have any regulation, any file, any, you know what I'm saying, from you? If they say they do, you want to settle that debt. Fix your relationship with them first. Chase is one of those, they'll give you a second chance. All right? They like, all right, you effed up the first time, but you know what? If you can make it right, we still gonna F with you, okay? So you can fix it. If you have Chase checking and savings already, definitely a card you want to try. Now, I do know that normally Chase, they pull from Experian. Every once in a while, they'll pull your Equifax. So yes, there's a pool involved. As long as you have 250, I definitely say it's a great card to start with. Why do we want garbage? Heck yeah. That was a good question, Katie. All right, so Miss Kimberly, will they open the account and card in the same visit, or should you have the account for a period of time first? Great question. Remember when I said when you walk into that branch, what did I say? Who did I say speak with? Somebody who can tell me, who did I say speak with when you walk into the branch to start your checking account? Do 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 do. Relationship manager or relationship specialist. Yes, that's who you want to speak with. Reason being, they're the underwriter. So you definitely can open them in the same visit. Any other questions? That was a good one, Kimberly. This card is the Chase Freedom Rise. All right, Rise. All right, any questions for your girl? I didn't know they were the underwriter. That's a plug. Heck yeah. Now let me tell. I think I'm giving y'all too much tea tonight, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. When you have the right type of person, this is why I always say go into the bank. Quit trying to do everything online, especially if the bank is near you. Schedule some time, walk in, introduce yourself, make yourself a person, not a number. Get it? So now when you're going after stuff, or they understand that you're going after stuff, they will actually reach out to you or just key you in. You know, they'll email you. Always, relationships are very powerful, especially in the banking industry. It has been times when I first started, my business wasn't making much at all. But because I have formed a relationship with the banks, right? They knew me, they knew my mission, they knew what I was trying to do when it came to Credit Cleanse, and they gave Credit Cleanse a 6-figure loan that I was really, I'm gonna say this, in actuality, on paper, would not have been qualified for. The business needed to be 24 months. At this time, it was only 18 months. That should have been a no-go off top. But because I already had formed that rapport, they did let them know, like, hey, she is really out here educating. She's in the schools. You know, they just really broke it down. Guess who got approved? Exactly. Yes, yes. Relationships are very powerful. If you have the Chase Freedom, yes, you do, boo boo. Go into your portal. Go read about Chase Freedom. This is why I'm doing this. Because guess what? None of us understand credit, how credit works. This is not something that's taught in our communities, majorities of our schools, majority of our homes. You talk, pay your bills, you have good credit, right? You're taught, don't get all these credit cards. You're taught, if you get it, make sure you're paying it back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nobody's talking about what cards I should get. What's the reason behind the card I should get? How can it help make my life easier? So that's what your girl here for. Anybody out there that needs credit help, y'all reach out. Schedule a free credit review. If you on IG, you can simply click the link in the bio and schedule a free credit review. Let's talk about it. Let's see how Credit Cleanse can help you get to where you need to be. If you're on the business side, trying to get business credit, for those of you, I hope you understand, you really need to have your personal together as well. Don't let nobody out here fool y'all and talk about you don't need your personal on point and you can get all these high limits. They a mother freaking lie. And I'm saying it. They lying to you. You can get some. There's some exceptions. But if you're really trying to max it out so that you can grow and scale your business, it's got to be on point as well. And I'm going to share the link for Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. So y'all can, and on the business side, guys, it's called a laser session. If you have questions about anything, it's a laser session. Yes, it is a paid service. I'm on here. I give y'all the game. But at the end of the day, your girls still have mouths to feed. And when I have to set aside time, these are my skills. Nobody's teaching this, right? This is stuff I had to learn. This is my expertise. Schedule a laser session. Let's get to winning. Don't cheat yourself. Any other questions? Elaine, yes, you can get late payments taken off of your credit reports. If we are with KK as a client, should we hold off on applying? If you are with KK, then you definitely, let me say this. If you feel like this card is something useful to you, I want you to make a sound decision, depending on where your credit is right now. All right? If you feel like it's great enough that you can go, definitely do it, because it's a great builder card. And as you see, in 6 months, if you've been doing the method I said about paying your bills and paying it right off, you'll get a big increase. For free, another question, are you the one who runs the consultations? Thank you so much. I just got my, yes, good job, Brenda. I'm proud of you. All right, sorry guys, making sure I give everybody attention. Are you the one who runs the consultations? I'm gonna say this, sometimes I'll take some of the calls when it comes to the free credit reviews, but for the most part, I have a team and they handle that. Now, when it comes to the laser sessions, you're getting me. Hope that makes sense. I'll share it again. So the link that I shared, it'll have it where you can schedule a free credit review, or you can do a laser session. You can get the free funding checklist. If you're on IG, just click the link that's in the bio and you can get all that I'm saying now as well. Let me say this, Katie. You said, so that card has high interest. That's a great question. But let me break it down to y'all guys. You only pay interest when you don't pay your card off. I just said this is a great starter card. You should be using it for bills or for gas, something that you have to actually spend. You got to spend it anyway, right? This is not to go to Beyonce concert. This is not to get on a cruise. You use this card because you have a goal that you are trying to accomplish. You are wanting to get the bad boy card so you can get free hotel stay, free flights, bumped up the first class. When you go to the airport, you don't have to get a rub down and all this other stuff. You walk straight in. You go to lounges that are only for certain credit card members, right? You trying to get into rooms with multimillionaires and billionaires so that you can learn from them. You can actually tell them about what you have to offer, and you never know, they might sponsor something, or they might just be like, you know what, let's do lunch, let's form a relationship business wise, whatever it is. With that being said, this is where we're going wrong. You use your credit card as a debit card. And I'm not going off on you, Katie. I'm just explaining this to everybody. You use it like your debit card, right? So normally people are paying their bills, they're getting it out their checking account, or they're using their debit card. You pay it with the card itself. Then you take the money that you have in your debit, with the debit card or in your checkings account, whatever, and you pay that credit card off. You're not leaving anything on there. You swiping, getting paid from the credit card company, but you paying it off. You're not leaving a balance. So it doesn't matter what our interest is, because the means is so that we can get to the next step. Do that make sense? Everybody still with me? Let me know. That was a great question. Thank you, Melissa. And let's see. So if you have the right credit profile, you can walk in Chase, open an account, get a personal and business credit card, right? Or just focus on one. You always want to make sure you start with the personal side. If you are going in and you're opening up an account on the personal side, and then you're opening up an account on the business side, you start discussing your business, tell what your mission is, blah, 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 get the people to talk in the relationship manager, right? Because you're going to be dealing with two different people. You have a person that deals with the personal side, and you have a person that deals with the commercial side. So depending on what your credit profile is looking like, and guys, it's more than a score. Let me tell you that. I done seen people with 700s get denied, 800s and get denied. And I done seen people with a 690 get approved. Why? Because it's the profile. Don't worry about the score. Make sure your profile is together, right? That means as long as nothing on there but good accounts, good history, you are going to be good. And your utilization is down underneath 30%, underneath 10% if you want the maximum limits possible. Y'all got me on one today, but I hope y'all writing, taking notes, and getting this down. Anybody hit me up after this? And I don't even answer my personal messenger no more. I'm just going to be honest. It's a lot of people that be in there asking for stuff. Guys, y'all be surprised. It's a lot of stuff that now I'm just like, book a laser session. Nicole, I don't think you need a starter card. No, ma'am. Definitely do what we talked about, and then you'll actually get approved for actual just Chase Freedom Unlimited. Yeah, you don't need a starter card. So a laser session, good question. A laser session is a 30-minute one-on-one Zoom session. We get into Zoom with me. In those 30 minutes, you can ask anything when it comes to the personal credit or the business credit, right? So all I ask is if you show up and we're talking personal credit, make sure you have your reports. All right. Either send them to me before, or you want to have it with you. That way you can share your screen and we can look over it. And some people use that to just know, like, hey, do I need to do this? How is my profile looking before I try this? Or just whatever it is. In that 30-minute laser session, you get me for 30 minutes and whatever it is you want to discuss so you can level up. Great question. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Can you pay? Oh, real quick, guys. One thing about the laser sessions as well, for those of you that are interested, if you have Afterpay, you can use Afterpay. FYI. Can you pay it early, like a few days after you use it? Always. You don't want to hold a balance. Great question, Lucretia. Yes, any questions that y'all have, please schedule a laser session if it's outside. Miss Sonia, I would not be able to actually answer that. That would be able to help you, because without being able to see your actual profile, I cannot say, hey, go ahead and get this or don't get it, right? Because it honestly really depends on how your profile is set up and how much of a ding you then took. Any other questions? If nothing else, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. All right. Thank you. I will check, Katie, just to double check to make sure I didn't overlook it. I'll definitely double check. You're welcome. All right, guys, y'all make sure. I'm going to keep this up for a little bit, just so anybody that needs this information, they have it. Guys, share me. Support is 100% free. If y'all find this information useful or helpful, let the other people know that your girl is out here really trying to help y'all get out here and get to winning. If you really found this amazing, or you have tried some of the things that I have talked about, you're learning, guess what? Take a second. Go leave me a Google review. It doesn't have to be that you enrolled into Credit Cleanse. You can simply say, hey, if you need information about this, definitely want to follow her, whatever. Leave me a Google review. It takes 2 seconds. But anyways, thank y'all. And y'all know how we about to end this. I got to get up a...
Credit Cleanse. Change your life and build your credit up. Credit Cleanse. Time to live your life the way that you really want. Credit Cleanse. There ain't nothing you can't do. Make it happen. We got a passion on seeing all your dreams come true. Hey, people said that she wouldn't. On a business, nah, she couldn't. Entrepreneur, doing it all. And still a mother, she really a boss. Thankful to God, they cannot stop the blessings. She really knows what her worth is. Building up generational wealth. Breaking out generational curses.